Hey, what's up?
Hey there, Mr. Vince. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing well. It's actually me, Christopher Lee. I'm on another computer. I'm finna switch the name out real quick.
Okay.
Can you actually make this computer co-host?
How you do that?
All right, you should be able to click on my name, well this name right here, and then once you hit more, it should say make co-host.
Or make co-host.
Uh huh.
Yep.
There we go. So now,
Do I need to do anybody else?
uh, Landon Boyd, and I'm waiting for Jordan Haynes to hop on as well.
It's cool, man.
Yes.
Technology, just love it.
We're actually going to show a demonstration of how this trading platform works as well, so people understand that as well.
Okay. Excellent.
How y'all doing?
Crystal,
Hey,
what's going on? Let me see that baby.
nothing much. She into some
Of
too a bit.
course.
Oh, oh, demons. But it's jumping now, so I'm almost at the house.
Oh, cool. I know it won't take you long to get there.
Now just the driving, so
Oh, what's up, Justin?
he said, "Hey, just it's Vince, my coworker." He said, "What's going on, Vince?"
Everything.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yep, I can hear you fine.
Finally getting the hang of this.
I like that backdrop back there, motivated mentorship.
I know, right? Thank you.
About what time you think everybody gonna start showing up?
At 2.
Okay, good.
We should be able to get started. Probably, I'll probably give it about 2:05.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, good.
seen that in a big space. That'll really make us. I think we have a bright house. Really,
What's going on, Gip? What's going on? Your mic's off, Gip. Can everybody hear me?
Did you make Jordan co-host too?
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna get ready to get started. And if anybody else joins, I'll just go ahead and let them in. I don't want to belabor the time. First of all, we're going to start off with a prayer, and then we'll have a welcome by Jordan, and then we'll do the bio of Mr. Christopher Lee, and we'll go from there. So if we all bow our heads. Lord, we thank you for your grace and for your mercy. We ask that you continue to protect us and our families. We also ask that you bless this meeting and allow a word that will give insight and inspire someone to do more and to do better. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Jordan, will you give the welcome, please?
Yeah. Hey, my name is Jordan Smart. I am a sophomore at West Lowndes High School and president of West Lowndes High School Kappa League, West Lowndes Kappa League. On behalf of the GTA Kappa League, we welcome you to our Kappa League business meeting.
Thanks, Jordan. Next, we're going to, again, we thank Christopher Lee and his group. Also want to thank Crystal Nichols, who is my co-worker at PECAR, who kind of got this all together for us to understand Forex trading, get an introduction. So thank you again, Crystal, for getting this all set up. And then lastly, we want to thank Mr. Christopher Lee for accepting this invitation. And with that, I'm going to just read a little bit about Christopher, and then from there, we're going to let them take it over. All right, Mr. Christopher Lee, this is his bio. Christopher Lee is a native of Summerall, Mississippi. Mr. Lee attended Mississippi State University from 2016 to 2020, pursuing his industrial and system engineering degree. He did 2 internships within the degree. Mr. Lee began investing in 2018, and this has been his main source of income. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Forex trading guru, Mr. Christopher Lee, and his crew. Mr. Lee, are you there?
Yes, sir. I am, man.
Awesome.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Mr. Benson. Thank you for allowing me to talk to you guys and the Kappa League of the Golden Triangle area. One thing, guys, I really just want to start off is, you're in a very, very, very good position with the leadership and the big brothers that you have to look up to, because they have your best interests in mind. And within investing, within trading, that's one thing that I really, really pride myself on, and putting people into a position for success. And this is something that has really put me in position for success. Give me one second. Right. Give me one sec. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. But I know we have a lot of different ages on this call, guys. I started this whenever I was 19 years old. Okay, 19 years old, and I'm gonna be real. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Yet I trusted the individual that I saw before, because me and him go way back. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna do something different. I was working at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and I really couldn't do that and study like I needed to within school. So I said, you know what, I'm going to actually do something that's different so that I can be successful. And I started trading. And then within my first day of trading, this is just for me, I took a $50 account to $189. Give me one second. Account from $50 to $189 in roughly 4 hours. And that's what really kind of put me in the game. So since we do have these different age groups, I wanted to have some of my group, some of my team that invest with me. I wanted to have them talk to you all. Some people that are freshmen in college that started with me and are doing very, 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 very well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to introduce Landon Boyd and KJ Vaughns. They're both 18 years old, and they're up 5 figures from this opportunity, and they saw immediate success from this when they first got started. So I'm gonna let them talk for roughly 2 to 4 minutes, and then we're gonna get into the presentation. I'm gonna show you guys, how this actually works. I'm gonna show you guys how this works, and I'm also going to show you an example of a trade as well, so you can see that as well. So let me go ahead and pin Landon's audio. Okay.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Can everyone hear me good? So hopefully y'all can hear and see me clearly. First thing I want to do, I always like starting off with gratitude. So if y'all can just drop what you're grateful for today in the chat, you can just go to the chat, drop whatever you are grateful for today. Because one thing I'm grateful for this opportunity. So, I started this opportunity almost 4 months ago, while being a freshman in college, my first semester. So I didn't know anything about investing or about the foreign exchange market. I simply saw someone on Instagram I saw them living their best life. I saw them making money from their laptop. I saw they were a graduate from the same school that I went to. So, me being the curious individual that I am, I simply just asked them what they did and how can I get started doing it. So I simply, did just like y'all are doing right now. I got the information and I took it and I ran with it. So now, 3 months later, I'm become a 5-figure earner and I'm able to travel wherever I want while, making money from my dorm room. So, still while being in school, I still go to class. I still have a 4.0 GPA. I'm able to, have that good grades because I can spend more times towards school and not trying to have to work a job, because I can literally wake up and just take out an hour of my day to hop on a live session and make money trading. And then I can use the rest of my day to go and do whatever I want, have a social life, and focus on my academics. I really think, this opportunity, there's power in this, just like there's power in knowledge. Us as being, a lot of African American individuals, we don't really have access to things like this. So this really gonna get us to that next level that we need to reach. So I'm forever grateful that, I have Chris Lee and Jordan Haynes and my roommate KJ with me alongside me along this journey, because, I really think that, I'm only 18. So I already know by the time I'm 20 years old, I'm going to be up 7 figures just because of this opportunity. So, with that being said, I would like to introduce my roommate, Kaden Bonds. He goes by KJ. He goes by KJ. But so I actually started 2 weeks before him or a week before him. And so he would see me just on my laptop making money. And then he was interested in what I was doing. So of course, within this opportunity, you're also able to impact people. Just like your life is going to be changed, you're able to change other people's life. So, I brought him into the business and now he's well on his way to being a 5-figure earner also.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. For one, first thing I want to say I'm thankful for him. First of all, for actually showing me the opportunity. I can't go a day without I think about thanking him, because the thing is, I would not be where I'm at without this person. Because I understand the person you just talked to literally has impacted over 100 people's lives. And understand that where you tend to go will determine what decisions you make right now. So he has made the decision first, and I actually followed along. So understand where I'm at, it would not happen if it wasn't for him. Us being roommates happened for a reason. I believe in the law of attraction. He attracted the person that got him started, and I attracted him. That's how this happened. So honestly, just a huge thanks to him, and honestly, really just drop a thank you in the chat if you are thankful for actually just being here today. But honestly, I'm just going to tell you my experience. Like you said before, I was his roommate, and at first, whenever we got started, I did not think about this opportunity. He was doing it. He asked me at first, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not interested. Like, nah, I didn't want to do it." But he kept going. He kept doing it in my face. You know what I'm saying? I saw him literally across the room. Like I said before, he was my roommate. He kept doing it over and over and over again. And I was like, "Okay, so what is that? What are you actually doing?" And I actually walked up to him, and I walked to his computer, and I saw him make over $120 in my face. And I said, "Okay, wait. I'm broke. I'm broke. Like I had to be honest with myself. I'm broke. I was a broke college student. You know, if you're in college, you have to pay a lot of money to get started. So I had to realize, like, I don't have capital right now. And if I'm in college, I couldn't work and balance school at the same time. And I needed money. I quit my job at Kroger because I understood that I was in a position where I could actually do that. So it was an opportunity right in my face. He asked me to get started. I said no at first, but then he made $120 in my face. That was my bi-weekly check at Kroger. I'm gonna be real with you. So I was like, wait a minute. He's doing this in my face, and I can't say it's not real. I can't say it's fake. It's happening right here in front of me. So I was like, okay, look, I'm getting started on Friday. I got started on Friday, and it was the best decision of my life. And I had to tell myself the reason why I got started was because I actually made a decision. I had to tell myself I cannot knock anything until I try. I can't say it don't work if I never did it before. That's something I had to realize from the beginning. And that's what happened today. And that is exactly why I'm here today. And that's why I want you to introduce you to the next person who's going to be on this phone. My personal mentor, right, who actually showed me the way within this opportunity. I want you guys to understand this person right here has paved the way for countless individuals. Countless individuals. He has changed the way I think about life, changed the way he thinks about life, changed the way a multitude of individuals think about life. He paved success the way for them. He created success for others. Truly understand that he's going to show you a way where he's been able to be successful in the same way he's able to be showing countless other individuals how to be successful. Understand that we are all here for a reason. I truly believe in the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that you attract what you are. We are all on this call for a simple reason, and that's to literally elevate. So understand, when this person talks, take notes. When this person speaks, listen. Listen and apply. That's why I'm going to hand this call over to my personal mentor, Christopher Lee. He's going to show you the way, the reason why he became successful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, guys, I want you to really just hear from them two individuals. Those are two 18-year-olds, right? 18. Okay, so probably you got a lot of you are 16 to whatever it may be. Those are two 18-year-olds that came to this opportunity, listened, was submissive to information, and are able to really apply the things that we have. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all so that you will be able to see what we do within the visual. Okay. So if you're ready to really kind of see how to be successful within this market, how to be successful from your phone, can I just get a 1 in the chat, a 111 in the chat? Let me just see something, right? If you're really ready to, get to the next level, let me just see a 111 in the chat. All right, cool. All right, so I'm finna get right here sharing my screen. Okay. All right, guys, so you should be able to see my screen right now. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and present, all right? So, guys, I don't know if any of you have heard or if any of you have actually seen, guys, but you know, there's this thing called the foreign exchange market. We've heard it on Instagram, we may have seen it from a different person, different friend. You know, the foreign exchange market's been around for a long time. But guys, today what we're going to do is we're just going to show you what HFX is, all right? High frequency exchange, all right? It's a different way to make money. And it's a surefire way to create the income that you're truly desiring. All right, so guys, what is HFX, right? What is HFX? HFX, guys, is high frequency exchange. Okay, it's high frequency exchange. It's very, very, very similar to the foreign exchange market, but one thing that is different between this and that is you don't have to wait all day for your phone. Okay, you don't have to wait all day for your phone. You are literally able to get into a trade from 1 to 5 minutes and be very, very successful within those 1 to 5 minutes because this is a time-based market. All right. So I know, guys, you have a lot of things that you have to do per day. There's a lot of things that come on in every single day, every single hour, and we want to make income while we're doing that. Well, within the HFX market, I'm going to show you guys how to utilize it. I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm going to show you how to get to a bag just at this time right now. So with that being said, it's the largest, most liquid and financial market in the world. So now some of you guys, you know, you may have are starting to hear about the stock market, or you may have heard about the stock exchange market, guys, and it's a $22 billion revenue market every single day. All right. Now, what I want you to understand within this is a $7.7 trillion market per day, meaning if we own anything about billion and trillion, trillion is bigger than billion. So there's more money that's being circulated within this market every single day. Okay. So now how does it work? Right? How does it work? We're at the end of the day, guys, we're trading currencies. All right. We're trading two different currencies. So now if you live in America, guys, and you live in the United States, you realize we have the US dollar as our actual currency. Now, if you go anywhere else in the world, maybe you want to go to Japan, maybe you want to go to Europe, maybe you want to go to Great Britain, it does not matter. They have different currencies in any other place of the world. So with that being said, guys, you're actually going to have two different currencies. All right. And all you have to know about this is they move at different times. So what happens, guys, if the euro dollar, all right, if the euro, for this example, let's just say that we got the euro dollar and the US dollar, right? If the euro dollar is stronger than the US dollar, we're going to buy this particular currency pair. If the euro dollar is weaker than the US dollar, we're going to sell this particular currency pair. That is all we are doing. That is literally all we are doing. And so with that being said, guys, that's how the HFX market actually works. So now what I'm about to do is I'm going to go to the next screen, right? So now how are you actually able to be successful within this market? How are you able to learn everything that we kind of go through on a day-to-day basis? Now, like I told you guys before, I actually knew nothing about this opportunity before 2019. I knew nothing. Right? I didn't even know that there was multiple currencies in the world. I'm gonna be real. I did not know at all. Well, guys, but what I understand was whenever you're back behind a system that was created for your success, you have no choice but to be successful, right? You know, there's this saying that, you know, if you're around 5 millionaires, guess what comes to you? You become the 6th millionaire, right? And so what you need to understand is because of the knowledge that these millionaires have. And within I Am Academy, this is our knowledge. Okay, this is our knowledge. So what I Am Academy is actually an educational system and an educational resource or platform, whatever you may call it, that allows every single person to learn this opportunity and be successful within their first few times within the business. All right, so we have a multitude of different things within the Basic Academy, the live trading sessions, tools, strategies, whatever it may be. We have a plethora of different things, guys, that you can actually utilize to be successful from it. And we're going to show you how to be successful within all of them. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide. So first and foremost, guys, we have the Basics Academy. Okay. We have the Basics Academy. Now, what I want you guys to understand about the Basics Academy, this is where anybody and everybody can win. Okay, anybody and everybody can win. So what the Base Academy is comprised of, it's over 100 short educational videos to build your basis and your foundation for actually understanding how to be successful within this market. Okay, so look at it like this, guys. Right? If you're going to college because you want to be a doctor, if you're going to college because you want to be an engineer, you're going there to get the information that you can actually apply in the real world to be successful. Okay, you're going to college for that information. Well, then with this, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the information that you need to be successful within the market. You guys got to understand this. Only 3% of the world actually trades in the foreign exchange market and the HFX market. Only 3%. And out of that 3%, 1% is the actual top of the world. So that means that, guys, this is a very, very lucrative opportunity to make money. And all you have to do is just learn the correct knowledge. Okay. So within these short educational videos, guys, they're anywhere from 2 minutes to 14 minutes long, guys. And guess what? You can do this on your own time. So when you're leaving from school or when you're going to work, whatever it may be, you can do this on your own time so that you're able, right? So that you're able to really get that information set in stone. Now, my favorite part about this is the actual strategies that you're allowed to use. Okay, the strategies that you're allowed to use. So now, within this right here, this is a strategy that we utilize within the market to be successful. Okay, and so every single day, guys, at any given time, as long as you're enrolled into the company, you have access to our tools and our resources and our strategies. Okay, so within this strategy, if you're looking in that red box, this is from February 15th of October 9th of last year. This strategy is called Cash Trap. Okay, this strategy is called Cash Trap. And what Cash Trap is, guys, it is a strategy that was created by a 7-figure earner by the name of Matthew Thayer. Okay, so now Matthew Thayer, he was an individual within our company that took a $500 account, to $2 million in 1 year. Okay, he took a $500 account to $2 million in 1 year. Now, guys, I want you to understand like this. Where else in the world can you understand $500 can go to $2 million in 12 months? Well, that was able to be within the company we partnered with and within the Cash Trap strategy that it utilizes. So from February 15th to October 9th, guys, the wins to loss ratio was 876 to 98, meaning 876 wins, 98 losses. Now, the updated ranks for right now in 2021, I want to say a person that uses this strategy within our investment group, I want to say he is 80-4. He's 80-4 on the year, 80 wins and 4 losses. Now, within this strategy, guys, it says it's over 85% accurate, but whenever you truly study it, you can actually get 90% accurate from the field, and that's a very, very successful strategy that you're able to utilize. So now the next thing that we want to really kind of pound in is the live trading sessions. So guys, I'm a basketball player. All right, I'm a basketball player, meaning I love basketball. You know, if I was a little bit better as a kid, you know, and really focus on it, probably be, you know, in the NBA, no cap. But you know, let's just take this example, okay? So everybody on this call should know who LeBron James is. So now, LeBron James, right? LeBron James, he's one of the best educators. I mean, not educators. He's one of the best basketball players in the world. Okay, so imagine LeBron James flying me out to Los Angeles to train with him for over a year. Okay, I wake up with LeBron James. I go to sleep with the same time LeBron James goes to sleep. I'll do everything and anything just like LeBron James for a whole year. What I want you guys to understand is, if I do that for a whole year and I come back to Mississippi and play against a regular basketball players, I'm probably going to be a lot better than them. The reason why is because I have access to LeBron James and personal mentorship that I'm able to be successful by just utilizing LeBron James. And guys, it's the same thing when it comes to the live trading session. So this is called Go Live. Okay, we kind of call it the YouTube, but for trading within both these markets. So now within Go Live, guys, you got to understand there's over 120 educators that are teaching you how to trade. They literally get paid to teach you how to trade to be successful within the foreign exchange market. And every single one of these educators, guys, they have made 6 to 7 figures, or otherwise they cannot actually be hired to teach you all how to trade. So every single one of these guys, you're able to learn their skills, learn what they understand about the market, follow along with them. And a good thing, whenever you actually get on their live session that they have every single day at a designated time, you're actually able to not only see what they're doing, see how they're trading, but you're able to ask questions, and you're able to get trades whenever you're on the live session. Yes, they're going to call live trades for you to put into your phone to make money. Like there was a trade that was called, I want to say, an hour and a half before I got on the call, and I'm currently up in the trade right now. You guys can't see it on your side, but I'm currently up in this trade right now. Now, they'll understand this. everybody has a different time schedule. So what's good about this is you can find an educator that works for your time, and you can always follow them and you can duplicate them. Now, if you're duplicating a 6 and 7 figure earner and you're doing the exact same things that they're doing, guess what's probably going to happen to you? You're probably going to be on the track to get 6 to 7 figures. And that's what you're able to do whenever you have access to Go Live and you have access to each of these educators. And that individual that I talked about that took a $500 account to $2 million in 1 year, he's actually the individual on the far right here. This is Matthew Thayer, okay? So now moving on, the network and mentorship, guys. So guys, all of you all are in Capital League, or you are members of Kappa Alpha Psi. Okay, so guys, you understand a lot about brotherhood. You understand a lot about networking, right? Networking is really how you get to the next level. It's not about who you know. It's not about what you know. It's about who you know. Okay, so within the networking, guys, you're gonna have the same things within the investment group as well. So whenever you get started, you're gonna be partnered with the investment group, and you're gonna have an ongoing mentorship and a networking opportunity for you, right? So we have traders all across the world in every single vicinity of this world that trade, and you're all together because you have a common purpose to excel in life and make money another way. Make money maybe to get through school, make money to get through work, whatever it is, to fund up a particular trip you may be. You have the opportunity to network other individuals. All right, so what I want you guys to see in the middle of this is our schedule. Not only are you going to get access to all of Go Live and access to what Go Live teaches, I Am Academy teaches, the academy, the strategies, you're also going to get access to the investment group as well. All right, so within the investment group, guys, this is our call schedule that we have every single day. Every single day, the only thing that changes, guys, is the subjects that we're going over, but the actual value and the time is still there. So you can hop on these sessions, right? Hop on with people that look just like you and be able to actually ask questions on these sessions. All right, be able to actually ask questions during these sessions. So what I like about this, guys, is I'm always able to get value. I'm always able to excel. I'm always able to achieve more. And that's what you're going to be able to do whenever it comes to this network and the call schedule that we have. And just like this, guys, when you're making money, guys, you're right, and you're seeing this in a different way, you get to show other people this opportunity as well, and they can do the exact same thing that you're doing. All right. So as I mentioned before, guys, I wanted to tell you guys, how does this work? Okay, how do you actually make money? So this is a small video that we have on how to make money within this, and I'm gonna go through everything on this video. So guys, if we're looking to the left, right, these are the different things that we can actually trade, okay? GBP, CAD, so on and so forth. Everything you see to the left of your screen, this is what we can actually trade. These are called currency pairs, okay? And so what you want to say about the currency pairs, the educators or the strategy that you're going to be learning is going to tell you about this actual pair, all right? So guys, the objective of this, if we're looking in the middle, right, the objective of this is to win at the end of the time period. So that if you see this little bitty white line that has this blinking dot moving right here, that is current price. Okay, that is current price. All right. So at the top of that, guys, is a down arrow, and also is a horizontal red line. That is our entry into the trade. Okay, that is our entry into the trade. What we're expecting the trade to do is we're expecting the trade to stay below our entry point. Okay, below our entry point. So I'm gonna repeat this again. My entry is the horizontal line with the down arrow, and the market, okay, the market is this white line. All right. So now let's go over to the farthest right. We're in this trade, guys, for 2 whole minutes. 2 whole minutes. At the end of our 2 minutes, guys, we're going to make the money that we have put into this actual trade. Okay. So we're risking $22 right now for a profit of $15 at the end of this trade. And guys, what I want you guys to understand is, my mentor, which you see in the bottom left corner, he was doing a live session and he was feeding the family on this trade. And he's utilizing a strategy that is incorporated within this actual opportunity to know where the market's going to go. All right, so guys, we're in a trade for a put, which means a sale. Okay, so we want that that white line to stay below our entry. Okay, we want it to stay below our entry. All right. So what you're going to see is, boom, what we see right here is we have won $37.84 within 2 minutes. $37.84 between 2 minutes. Now, guys, I'm gonna be real. Where else can you go and make $37 in 2 minutes, right? Some of you guys may have jobs, you know what I'm saying? Some of you may, be doing anything to acquire income. Guys, this is $37.84 in 2 minutes. And the thing was, guys, my mentor, he knew where the market was going to go because he was utilizing a strategy called Hourglass to help him understand where the market goes before the market goes. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do the hard work for you by giving you the strategy that you can follow along, and then give you educators that you can follow along with as well. So this is how you're able to come in your first day, right? Your first day, get access to everything and be able to make money while you're doing that. So now, right? Let's talk about some of the withdrawals. Let's talk about, some of the things that you're seeing on your screen. So guys, this is some of the withdrawals that we have had. Okay. So you had one person made $85 in 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Another person made $18 in 3 minutes and 27 seconds. All right. So guys, you're seeing that this is actually very, very fast. We have another individual that made $1,015 in 2 minutes and 28 seconds. $1,000 in 2 minutes and 28 seconds. And the crazy thing is, I know this individual that did this. She's 20 years old. She goes to Georgia Southern University, and she literally made this in between classes. All right. So this is why we're talking about it, guys. This is a very, very viable way to really earn income and make extra money, and not necessarily have to do anything extra that's going to take too much of your time that you do not have, right? So you have a few other people that made more money, $170, $500, etc. So guys, you're seeing the money, right? You're seeing what you can actually achieve in this. You're seeing what you can do in this. And this is something that, you guys, I started when I was 19 years old. I'm 22 years old right now, and I do not work anywhere. Okay, I do not work anywhere because this is something that I wanted to do because I realized that I can make an income that I really wanted from this opportunity that we see right here. So basically, guys, that is, a little bit about the resources that we have, the tools that we have, everything that we have encompassed within the academy that's going to really help you up and set you up for success. So, with all that being said, I want to kind of show you guys how you can get started, how you can really kind of join the team, join what you see right here, and how you can actually become a digital entrepreneur, being able to make money from your phone or whatever device may be. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pass this call over to my mentor, Jordan Haynes. Now, a little bit about this individual. This individual found me 2 years ago, and he said, I have an opportunity for you to make more money. I just need to know if you're teachable and coachable. So I listened, and honestly, I thank God for him every single day because I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in right now. He's helped over thousands of individuals in this opportunity, and I'm gonna be real. He's a walking book. Okay, he's a walking book, meaning the knowledge that he have makes him powerful. But it's not only about the knowledge that he has, it's how he applies the knowledge that he has to make him very, very powerful. So what I want to do for you guys is I want to go ahead and pass the call over to Jordan Haynes. Mr. Vince, if you can make Jordan Haynes co-host, that would be good for us. And then he's going to talk to you guys about how you can get started, okay? There we go.
Cool. Can everybody drop a 1 in the chat? You can hear and see me. I just want to make sure everybody can hear and see me clearly before I get started. I just don't want to make sure everybody can hear and see me. Cool. Bet. I think I should be good. I'm good, Chris.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Cool. Bet. So hopefully everybody's having a great day. Hope y'all enjoying yourselves. Like he said, my name is Jordan Haynes. 23 years old, student at Georgia Southern University, and I'm excited to be on this call today. Before I even get started, I want to say thank you to all of y'all. I know it's Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon, whatever. Y'all could have been doing anything else. You could have been out watching TV, playing, hanging out with your friends, doing what you want to do, but you decided to get on this call to really learn more information. That's I'm always humbled. I'm always excited to be able to talk to people about what we do here because, like I said, you could have been doing anything else. So I never take that for granted. So thank y'all to all y'all for being on this call. I want to thank Chris for even hitting me up. He hit me up this morning about this. I said, man, let's really just do it. right? So excited to do this call, and just so you can kind of know who you just heard from. Like, I know we talked about Chris in the beginning, but this dude is an individual where I've seen the growth in him from, like he said, he found out about this information when he was 19 back in 2018, and to see where we are now, to see how he's moving now to where he's not only been able to help himself create that 6-figure income, but he's been able to help other people around him be successful, just like Landon or just like KJ talked about earlier, where now they're seeing the success as well because of what he's been able to do. And that's kind of my story, where the person that put me in front of this information, they saw my success and they put me in a position to win. So I'm just grateful that Chris, has been by my side for the last 2.5 years, almost going on 3 years this year, actually, as well. So it's crazy to see that. So thank you, Chris, for even putting me on this call. But I don't want to waste a lot of your time. I just want to get down to really how you can get started, because Chris basically shared all the information in terms of what we have access to, right? What we have access to 6-figure, 7-figure mentors, people who are multi-millionaire traders, people who are going to help you get to that next level. I'm going to be real with y'all. I got on a call that explained this information just like this about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, in 2018. I got on a call just like this. And my friend, he actually put me in front of this information. As ironically enough, my friend's name is Chris. His name is Chris Raxton. And it's literally, he put me in front of this information. I've known him since we were in the 3rd grade. We've known each other for over 10 years. And he put me in front of this information. And I'm gonna be real, when I first saw him, I saw him posting like those pictures that Chris Lee showed y'all earlier with the profits. I saw him posting, I said, what's this? And he was like, Forex. It's like HFX. I was like, I'm gonna be real. I didn't know what Forex was. I was like, Chris, I thought that was a video game. He was like, no, it's not a video game. I was like, baby, we're gonna get on the PS4, Xbox. I had no clue what it was. Right? It's actually crazy that we're doing a call for the Kappa League, because my brother that put me on, Chris Raxton, he's actually a noob. He's a Kappa for he's in the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. He was actually in the D-Pod chapter at Michigan State University. All right, so shout out to them. He's actually was on the board, the national board for Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity incorporated as well. So he actually put me in front of this information. And it's crazy. I used to see him take trips all the time. I used to see Chris take trips all the time. I used to see him traveling. And I was like, hold on, bro. Like, we grew up in the same, like, we grew up 10 minutes from each other. I was like, how are you taking trips when I'm not? Like, you going to Chicago, you going to New York, you going to Puerto Rico, you going to Mexico. I'm like, how are you doing this? He's like, Forex. And he really got me on a call just like this and explained information. And when I heard about it, I'll be real with y'all, like, I was blown away, because I was like, I never thought that I could actually make money like this investing, right? A lot of times we've never, most of us on this call probably never really been taught how to invest. We probably always heard, oh, you need to invest, right? You have the stock market, all these things, but nobody really ever showed us how to take those next steps. So when he actually showed me, and I got on a call with some of my mentors and some of my friends now, like Bryce Thompson and other individuals who have made complete ways for me and who are now my friends and people who I've been able to kind of learn from, who are now, when I met them, they were broke college kids and now are multi-millionaires, right? I've been able to see their success. I said, wow, this is very possible, not only for me, but for everybody that I'm around. I can put people in front of this information. So I heard about this information in 2018. I got started, and like he said, like Chris said, I kind of had the same story. My first day trading, guys, I made $50. Yay, like a lot of times I tell that people the story, and it's like, it's just $50 right? But at the time for me, $50 was a lot, because I was actually working a job making $10 an hour, right? And that's basically about $80 a day. But when you have taxes and you get the actual check, it's not $80, it's like $65, $70 a day. So when I really got that, when I really know, I said, hold on, Jordan, it's your first day you made $50. It's like, you almost made what you make at your job every single day, sitting in your bed, just pressing some buttons, listen to people who already have the success that you want. So in that moment, it clicked. I said, I can really win in this. To the point where now I've been doing this for almost 3 years. And like I said, my goal this year, I'll be real with you. I tell people my goals because I always understand there's a rule that my mentor always told, my coach always told me, say, you're an average of the friends you hang around, right? And so I want y'all to be my friend, like the same way Chris is my friend, the same way Landon and KJ are not my friends. I want y'all to be my friend too, because I always believe you're an average of your friends. And the friends I hang around now, they're millionaires, right? So if I'm an average of them, I'm probably going to be a millionaire too. So, right, we're going to have a millionaire conversation day where, like, my goal this year, guys, like, I remember 2.5 years ago, my goal was just like, I want to spend time with my friends. I want to hang out. I want to go out to parties, right? When I found out about this information, I was a junior in college. I was junior in college. I was 21 when I found out about this information. Like, shout out to Landon and KJ. They found out when they were 18. Like, I tell them all the time, if I found out when I was 18, and making the type of money I don't even know. Like when I was 18, I didn't even know how to make. I didn't even really know how to make $500, let alone thousands of dollars, right? So I was like, wow, y'all found out this when y'all were like, before y'all could even do anything. I was like, I found out this when I was 21. So they have 3 years ahead of me, like, in finding out this information. So this year, my goal at 23, my goal this year is to make $5 million. I don't even know. I know what I'm gonna do to make it happen, but I don't even know how it's gonna happen, guys. I'm like, my goal this year is to make $5 million. You gotta think about it, right? How many times are we having these conversations where we were like, you know, I always want to be a millionaire, I always want to be successful. Like for most of you on this call, you probably grew up and you probably told your parents, I'm going to be a basketball player, I'm going to be a football player, I'm going to be an NFL, I'm going to go to the NBA, I may be a rapper, I may be a musician, right? For most of us on this call, that's been our way out. That's been the way that we had to think about what we're going to do. For most people, they feel like that's their only option of being that super successful person, right? So when I found out about this information, it let me know two things. And the first thing that it let me know was, number one, that anybody could win, because I saw my friends, I saw people I was next to, I saw people from all walks of life win in what they were doing. I said, wow, anybody can be successful, anybody can win. So I want you to know, if you're on this call, that no matter where you grew up, no matter where you come from, no matter what city you live in, right, you can win, right? And that you can be successful. Like I said, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so I grew up in a big city, right? Some of you are from maybe that Mississippi area where you may not have like a big city like Atlanta, where you've seen, you know, tons of people be successful, like you've seen all that around you, where you have a lot of opportunities, right? But understand that no matter where you are, you can be successful, you can win, where I've seen people in an organization come and kill it, right? But in order to get started, in order to see access to every single thing that Chris talked about, that he gave you information on, like our basic academy, access to 6 and 7 figure traders, strategies, and he literally showed you how we take trades, right? He literally showed you a video of me on the session with our team taking trades, right? Really showing them the skill and using the products that we have, right? So in order to get started with every single thing that we have, guys, it's actually a one-time fee. We actually have 2 packages, right? I'm gonna say it's a one-time fee to get started, but I don't even consider it a fee. To me, it's a one-time investment, right? Because at the end of the day, guys, I'll give you an example. There's 2 things in life. There's one thing that's called an investment, and there's one thing called a cost, right? For most people, the average person, all we do is cost, right? Like this jacket is a cost, these bracelets cost, my phone's a cost, these glasses are cost, all these stuffs are cost, right? Because we don't get any monetary gain from those, right? But I consider this is an investment. Why is this an investment? Because you're going to say, whatever I'm putting in, I'm expecting more, right? Like your education is an investment, right? You go to school, you're trying to go to college to get educated because you're investing in your education because you want more than what you have right now, right? If you put money in a stock or an investment or anything like that, it's an investment because you're expecting to have more money or more product than you have in the beginning, right? So this is an investment. Our investment fee to get started, guys, we actually have 2 packages. The first one, it's called our elite package, right? That really has access to every single thing, because not only do we just trade HFX like Chris Lee showed you, we also trade DCS, right? If you ever heard of Bitcoin or Ripple or all those cryptocurrencies, we actually have people who are crazy traders. Like I have a friend of mine, her name is Joy. She's a multi-million-dollar crypto trader. Like literally, she hit me up. I'm gonna be real, like, and you may hear me talk about crazy amounts of money. Don't focus on the money, just focus on like, wow, to me, it's not crazy because I've seen it. So I'm like, she literally called me the other day and was like, Jordan, yeah, she's like, I'm already up 600,000 for the week. I was like, hold on, what? You're up how much? And it was crazy to me because I was like, I never thought somebody could make $600,000 in a week. And I seen her do that in one day. I was like, she called me, she's like, yeah, I'm up for $500,000 on Bitcoin today. I said, today? Like, I'm trying to make that in a year. You say you're up that today? Like, so it's crazy. Like, we have people trading cryptocurrency. There's all people trading regular Forex, like regular currencies like the euro, the US dollar. So we have an elite package that teaches all of that, right? That teaches every single thing, right? And that package usually costs about $1,000 to get started with. But we actually, for our organization, it's actually only $325. So instead of being $1,000, it's $325 to get started with that, right? That's going to give you access to every single thing on our platform, right? But we understand that a lot of times people may come in, they may not have all the money. So $325 might be a lot for them. So we also have what's called a platinum package that's just HFX, where people, this is gonna be real, most of our people sign up with this package. I have the elite personally because I like trading everything. I like having multiple streams. I like having money coming from everywhere. Like I have crypto, I have all these different things. I have money put everywhere because I want just to see different streams, right? So we actually have other package. It's a regular HFX package that gives you access to every single thing that Chris Lee talked about. That's actually $235 to get started. $235 to get started. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. When I first heard that information, I was excited. Why? I'll tell you why. The first reason I was excited was because I was like, hold on, Jordan, you spend $200+ on stuff that didn't never make you money. I was like, I got an Xbox. That's $400 right there. I have shoes that I paid more than $200 for. I have clothes that I paid in total more than $200 for. I was like, I spent that on food going out to eat, or I spent that going on a trip. I was like, Jordan, you spent that everywhere. That was number one thing. I was like, wow, this is actually affordable for everybody. Number two, I was excited because I was like, again, everybody can win. Because I was like, everybody can get access to $200+ to get started. Right, $235, everybody has access to that. And I had to really think about it. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 100% transparent on the call today, right? I was really, when I found about this, I was in college and I was like, I started looking at how much debt I was in college. I was like, I'm in 30,000, 40. I was like, I'm not almost in $50,000 in debt. And I haven't made a single penny. Like right now, I'm not gonna see a return on this investment until I graduate and maybe get that job that may pay me. So I was like, I'm spending $50,000 in debt, right? I can learn from people who are making 6, 7 figures for 3 figures. I was like, that's a no-brainer to me. That really made perfect sense. So I was like, okay, that's easy. And then I'll tell you, right, at the end of the day, people are in our organization are being able to see crazy amounts of money. Like Chris Lee showed you the profits of what people are making. That's literally amazing. So it's $235 to get started. But actually right now we have a special going on just for the beginning of 2021 that we've been doing, especially for everybody that's on this call. Like if you want to get started right now, instead of $235 to get started, we actually marked it down to $199. Right, for I don't know how long it's gonna last, but $199 to actually get started, because we say, you know what, we want to help it be easier to access this. Because like I tell you, right, for a lot of people that look like me, this is probably the first opportunity I've been in for real, where I've seen a lot of African American people come together and really be able to. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know if a lot of you may be young. There's a thing in Tulsa, Oklahoma called Black Wall Street. Right, and Black Wall Street was a place where a lot of African American individuals in the early 1900s were seeing success. There were a lot of 6-figure, 7-figure earners. They were building up their own ecosystem, their own economy. And this is the first thing that reminded me of that, where I saw a lot of people that look like me, who are the same age as me, who had the same desires as me, that were coming out and being successful, right? Where in our organization, we have over 200 6-figure earners. Right, and it's amazing because I'm gonna be real. We've created more 6-figure earners than most colleges have created in the same time frame. Right, in the last 3 years, we've created over 200+ 6- and 7-figure earners. Right, so that's literally crazy to me. And multiple 5-figure earners, like hundreds of 5-figure earners from this investment, from our investment group. So it's $235 to get started. Actually, $199 to get started. It's going to give you access to every single thing possible. Like I said, it's an investment to your education, investment to every single thing, right? You have to look at yourself and say, what have I spent that kind of money on that hasn't seen the return that I want, right? So it's $199 to get started, and then we also have a monthly subscription to continue to get access, right? So think about it. If you have Netflix, Hulu, some of you may have Apple Music, some of you may have DirecTV, some of you may have phone bills, all these bills that you pay every single month. Right, and I know it's the first week of the month, so I know everybody got hit with bills a couple of days ago, right, when it was February 1st, right? But understand, like, you pay for all these things, but the thing is, none of those things make you any money, right? None of those things actually help you see success, right? But our subscription, you're gonna pay monthly to continue to get access. I like to explain like this: if you are in college or you're about to go to college, you have to pay a tuition every single year, right? I pay tuition, Chris, Landon, KJ, we all pay tuition to go to school every single year, right? To get access to the books, access to professors, access to the access for us to be able to go get those degrees, right, from our school. The same thing here, right? You're paying for a subscription to get access to all the tools and services that Chris Lee talked about. It's going to continue to help you make money every single day, right? So our monthly subscription is $175 a month to continue to get access, right? $175 a month. But I tell people, don't even look at it as $175 a month, because a lot of times people see $175 a month, they start, it's $175, that sounds like a lot. I want you to look at it as $5.83 every single day. So for $5.83 a day, you're going to be able to learn how to make money. And I want you to think about it. How many times do you spend $5? Right? Like $5.83, I'm going to be real. I like Starbucks. I have addiction to Starbucks, right? And the drink I get it from Starbucks is almost $6. And I get that almost every single day. I'm like, it's cheaper than how much money I spend on Starbucks every single month, right? To learn how to create a portfolio, to create an income where you're making 6 or 7 figures, right? So you're gonna be able to learn that. But I'm gonna be real with you. If you're on this call and you're listening to me, you're not gonna have to pay that. And there's 2 reasons why you're not gonna pay it. Number one, because you're gonna make way more than that in the market, right? Chris Lee told you he made like over $200 his first week. I had somebody in my group named Chris. His first 3 weeks, he made over $5,000. He's 18 years old. I forgot where he's from, but he's actually been able to make over $5,000 from the group, right? So to hear that is simply amazing. So number one, you're not going to have to pay that because you're going to make way more money than that. But number two is because we actually have a scholarship program, right? So actually, what I want to show y'all is how to get access to every single thing that me and Chris talked about for free every single month. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be 100% transparent, right? I made 6 figures. Chris Lee's made 6 figures. I'm gonna be real. Me and him still like free stuff. I still like free clothes. I like free food. I like free like. If my school called me right now, like I said, I'm a student at Georgia Southern University. They called me right now and said, we got free food. I'm going to be the first person in line because I like food. I like free food. If somebody says we have free t-shirts at the football games, basketball games, I'll try to get the free. I like free stuff still, right? So I'm going to show you how to get access to all this stuff for free because I'm going to be real. A lot of like everybody should like free stuff. Free stuff is cool. So that in order to get access to all this information for free, like think about you're going to be learning from 6 and 7 figure earners for free. I tell people all the time, I want you to think about how many people right now can you call on your phone that you have their number that you can call them right now that's making $1 million. Think about it, right? For most people, 99% of people I talk to, right? I have a group of over 850 people. I've taught thousands of people. 90%, about 95% of them tell me nobody. They don't know a single person making $1 million that getting called, right? When I first started, I didn't either. And the big thing I would talk about, guys, is access. You're gonna have access to people who have that type of income. You're gonna have access to people who have that type of success, where that way you're gonna be in group chats with people who are making those 6 and 7 figures, people who are literally making millions of dollars that are gonna help you do those same things, right? Because sometimes people say, I know people are making $1 million, but my question to them is, okay, you know somebody's making $1 million. Are they helping you every single day make $1 million? Are they teaching you how to make $1 million? Or they just have it and they're not showing you how to do it, right? So when I hear people say that, I was like, listen, I'm around people who are not only millionaires, but they're literally showing me every single day how to make millions of dollars, right? So what we create is a scholarship program. So the same way some of you may be athletes, you may play sports, basketball, football, you may be students, right? If you go to college, you're a football player, basketball player, you know, college may hit you up from high school and they say, we seen your tape, you're a great basketball player, you're a great football player. We want you to come play for our school. We'll give you free education, give you a full ride scholarship. You can come to school for free, play football, right? Or you may go to school, in high school, you may have been the valedictorian, you may have 4.0, you may be super smart. They say, wait, you're a smart kid. We seen your grades. We want you to come to our school. We'll give you a full scholarship, free education to come to our school. We did the same thing, guys. But we care about the impact. What we care about is impacting because we believe that we didn't want to hide this information from other people. We want to help them. So like I told you, what we created was a scholarship program called 2 and Free. So basically what that means is, guys, after you come in the organization, after you join and you make money, because I'm gonna be real, if you join, you're gonna make money in your first 72 hours. That's my thing. I tell people all the time, you join, you're making money in your first 3 days. Excuse me. So what we did, we created a scholarship program is after you make money, you share this with 2 of your friends, family members, strangers, 2 people in general, and they get started with you. You get access to every single thing for free, right? So I could tell you a quick story. After my first day, I made $50. By my first 3 days, I made over $200. After my first 3 days, I showed my friends, I showed my family, I showed my cousin, my roommate, I showed my mom and my dad, showed everybody around me. Crazy enough, my cousin and my roommate got started with me. They saw, and I was telling my friends, I was like, listen, I just made $50 for my phone. Like, I was hyped because I was like, I literally made money, like, and I didn't even know what I was just pressing buttons. Right, so I showed my cousin, I showed my roommate, they got started with me. And because they got started with me, guys, I got access to every single thing for free every single month. Got access to every single thing for free, right? To the point where in the last almost 3 years, I never paid a monthly fee out of monthly subscription out of my own pocket because I shared this information. And literally, guys, that was the blessing that I had and the blessing I was able to get because I shared the information, right? So not 2 people every week, not 2 people every day, not 2 people every month, just 2 people in general. As long as they are active in the organization, right? You get free access to all the products and tools, right? So that's simply amazing, right? But before we get off, I really want to talk to you, right? Because a lot of times, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of times people get on these calls and they listen to me and Chris, they listen to all of us, we listen to my mentors, they listen to us talk, and they think this is about money. I'm gonna be real with you. This call had nothing to do today about money. Even though we talked about money, even though we showed you how to make money, how we're making money, how to invest, this call has nothing to do about money. Right, really why we get on these calls, really why I love doing these calls like this, really why like me and Chris don't get paid to do these calls. We just do these calls because I love this, right? And the real reason why we do this call is not about the money. It's really about the freedom. And that's the most important thing I tell people, right? At the end of the day, guys, your goal as a human being, your goal in this life should be to live the most free life you can possible. And my goal is, it's not about the money. Cool, we made, I've seen people make millions of dollars. I've made thousands of dollars, right? But the key is the freedom, where now I've been able to live life that I truly desire. Where, guys, I'm gonna be real, like I haven't worked a job in almost two going on 3 years, right? Because there's information, nothing wrong with jobs, but that was not the thing I wanted to do. That was not freeing to me, right? I wanted to be able to live my life on my own pace, right? I just literally got off the phone with one of my mentees, and he literally got on a plane and just went to Las Vegas just because now you can live a free life. Now you can do those things that you want to, right? I want to be in a position where I could buy the stuff I wanted to, like maybe buy those clothes, maybe buy those games, maybe travel like I wanted to. I like traveling. I've been all across the country. I've been across the world. Like I've been to Africa and Europe and across the country. Why? Because I made a decision to say, you know what? I'm going to put myself in and make sure I'm free, right? And I talk about this all the time. Like last year in 2020, we learned, right? If you didn't learn anything from 2020 should have taught you that nothing is promised. Like, and nothing's guaranteed. Where millions of people are losing their jobs. Millions of people couldn't go to work. Millions of people had to be stuck at home. You have to ask yourself, do I have a stream of income? Am I able to make money even if I'm at home? Am I able to make money even if if I don't quit my job? If my job quits me, am I still going to be able to be profitable? Am I still going to be able to hold myself accountable? And that was me, right? Because when I first heard this information, I'm going to be real with you. I was dead broke. Like some of you on this call that may be 16, 17, 18, I can almost guarantee a lot of y'all have probably had more money than I had when I found out about this when I was 21 years old. I was dead broke. Like I did not have a single penny. Like I had dollars in my name. And I'll actually show you, right? I'll share my screen real quick. I think I can share my screen. But I'm going to share my screen with John, right? I'll show you that. I show people this all the time, right? And I want you to see this. This is my bank account, 2018. I took the screenshot July 5th, 2018. Right. And I took the screenshot because this is my thing. Like, I remember I had a point in time where I literally like was mad. Like I had a whole breakdown. I was mad because I was like, I was tired of not being able to live the life I wanted to live. And I show this to people all the time. I show this to people when I get in these calls because I want you to understand that a lot of times people think that me and Chris, we had a lot of money when we got started. They think that everything was perfect when we got started. Like, I'm gonna be real. This is like my bank account when I got started. I had $1.21 in my checking account. Like I literally could not even afford to get a 12-pack of ramen. Like in college, 21, I had rent, I had other bills, and I had $1.21 in my bank account. Like literally to get started, like it was $2.35 to get started. I literally went, I'm a musician. Like I went to school for music, I went to school for music, like a music education degree. Literally, when I heard about this information, I literally pawned some of my music equipment to get the money to get started. That's how serious I wanted to change my life. Cause I was like, I can't live like this. I was tired of being the broke college kid. I was tired of dealing with all these things. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put myself in a position to truly win. I was going to put myself in a position where I can see that success, right? And this really started from this moment right here. And it's crazy that I took the screenshot July 5th, right? Because if you understand, July 4th is Independence Day, right? And I think that was the day, like, with July 5th. It's crazy. I thought about this a couple of months ago. I was like, I took the screenshot July 5th, like, and I think it's so significant to me. It's like, this is my Independence Day. This is like when I really decided I'm going to live a free life. Like, I'm not going to be like stressed out. I'm not going to be worried about money because I wanted to do this. I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for my parents. I want to help retire my parents. I wanted to help put them in a position to win. I want to help my little brother understand. Right? My little brother's 15 years old. I want to make sure he understood that you can really come in and be successful. So I said, I have to make sure I'm the example. I have to make sure I'm doing those things every single day to put me in this position to win. Right now, where I'm able to help thousands of people. Now, where I've been able to make crazy amounts of success and income, where I'm doing crazy amounts of traveling and teaching hundreds of other people how to do the same thing. Right. And I tell people all the time, like, understand that you can live that free life too. We just have to make a decision. Right. At the end of the day, you have to make a decision. I can't convince you. Chris can't convince you. We can show you all this stuff. We can show you all the money. That's cool and all. But until you make a decision for yourself and say, you know what, I'm going to put myself in a position to win. Right. Some of you may not believe that you can do it. Some of you may not think that you can do it. But I wanted you to understand, guys, that you can do it. Because I didn't believe at first. I didn't believe I could do it. Like, think about it. You had $1.21 in your bank account, and somebody's telling you in the next 2 years, next 3 years, if somebody would tell me, Jordan, in the next 2 years after this screenshot, you're going to be a six-figure earner. I would have looked at them like they were stupid. Like, I got $1.21 in my bank account. There's no way I'm going to be a six-figure earner. There's no way I'm going to help other people be successful. There's no way I'm going to put myself in a position where I can just be free. I can live the life that I'm truly desiring. And literally, guys, it's like, now when I look at it, I just laugh. Like when I look at this, I literally laugh because like, I'm like, wow, like I was literally there not even 3 years ago. That was me, right? And I'll show you this before we get off too. It's like, this is actually some of the success that we had this week, right? So this is a call I do for my team every single day. My name of my team is Divine Wealth, but this is a call I do for my team every single day. And we actually do a call called Freedom Fridays. So every single Friday, we get on a call and we celebrate people's success in the market from the week, right? And I'll show you, this is from this week. So this is from yesterday, right? We celebrate some people's success in the market. Like this girl, she made $50 in the market, right? She's brand new. She just started. So she actually made and withdrew $50 in the market. We have some people who made $100 in the market. We just celebrate like they're making $100. We have people who are making $250. We celebrate people who are making $250 in the market. So some people who made $500 a week in the market. And I'm gonna be real, a lot of these people are y'all's age. They're like 16, 17, some of them are 20s, some of them are like, we have some people make $500 in the market this week and withdrew. Some people made 2,000 plus. And then one of my mentees, she made $7,500 this week in the market, like this week, not this month, not like this is the first week of February. She's already made almost $10,000 this month, right? So like, I like, this is why I talk about the freedom, right? I want you to think about what you would be doing if you were making an extra $2,000 in a week from your phone or from your computer. Imagine if you're making $7,500 from your phone. Imagine if you were just making an extra $100 every single week from your cell phone. Like, what would you be doing? Like, where would you be? How would you be moving? Like, would you be able to save some money? Would you be able to, get out of debt? Would you be able to like buy more clothes or things? Like, whatever you want to do with it. Like, would you be like, think about what you would be doing? And I think about this all the time because it's not about me. I've been successful, but I pride my success. Me and Chris pride our success on the people we've helped be successful, like help be successful. Because I can do a lot of stuff. I could be a millionaire, but if I'm not helping anybody else be a millionaire, what's the point? I could be a six-figure, but if I'm not helping other like people like you, people like other people like I've met, not be at that same level, what's the point? And that's really, guys, the exciting part because now we have the ability to help, not only help ourselves, but help other people, right? So at the end of the day, make sure, like I say, you make that decision. Say, you know what, this is something I'm interested in. Maybe you're the person says this is something I think I could excel in, right? Because you don't have to be the smartest in the room. You don't have to know the most. It's really, can you come in and just be teachable and coachable and be willing to learn? If you have a high willingness to learn, you can be successful in this, right? Where people are coming in every single day and winning. But first of all, I want to say thank you to Chris for getting me on this call. Thank you for all y'all being on this call. Thank you, Mr. Vince, for even setting this call up because you didn't have to do any of this, right? You don't have to do any of this. So I just thank you that you actually care about the people that you are putting yourself in position from. Because a lot of times, people don't even want their people in front of this kind of information. So just for you being able to care and putting people in front of this information, simply amazing. Actually, what I'll do too, I'll actually, and Chris, you can do this too. I actually drop our Instagrams in the chat as well. Maybe you want to see, keep track, just see who we are. You can hit us up on the DMs. I'll just drop my Instagram. That's my Instagram. I am Jordan Haynes. It's just my name. I am, and then my name. Chris and Landon and KJ, y'all can drop our Instagrams too, just so y'all can follow us. Y'all can keep track on who we are, what we're doing. And like I said, Chris, or whoever, I'll pass the call back to y'all. Thank y'all for being on this call. I appreciate it. I'm humbled. I never take any of this for granted. Whether I do a call for 11 people, I've done a call for thousands of people. Doesn't matter to me. I still am grateful because one person hears information that was just like me and their life can change because of it. So thank y'all guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I appreciate y'all.
Any closing remarks, Mr. Vince, before we head out?
Oh yes, absolutely! Wow, what an outstanding presentation! Thank you, Christopher and Jordan, and Landon, and everybody with your crew. Man, that's outstanding. And what I took note on for the first thing is when you said 3% of people are trading, and as you can see, we have a large group of us, and I would say probably about 3% is here. So it's not for everybody at everybody that's here is supposed to be here. And it's one of those things, like one of the other guys said, you can't, it's nothing that you have to beg somebody to do. It's something that they're going to have to want to do. And when they want to do, they're going to have the passion to do it. And I believe the people that are on this line right now are the people that have passion and who is intrigued and want to do something to free themselves. So I'm very grateful for you guys for coming online and talking to us today. Again, that was awesome. I've been wanting to get the details around this. I do have quite a few questions, if you don't mind me asking those and for you guys to answer if you can. One of the questions is, how many hours a day do you spend on trading? And also, how many hours a day do you spend on just studying and analyzing the market?
Okay, I'll go first. With me actually, doing this and not doing really anything else. We have a few live sessions every single day. So I get on 2 live sessions. I get on 1 live session at 10 a.m. and I get on the live session at midnight. Those are the 2 live sessions I get on. So I get on for those, and then I try to, before any other day, just do 30 minutes, maybe an hour, just to kind of learn a little bit more about this material. But it's different for every single person. So that's about how much I do.
Okay. Now, do you think that it would be wise to maybe study first? 'Cause I think there are like practice places where you can practice the market before you jump in there. What do you recommend?
So I'll say something. I'll let my mentor talk about that as well. But for how the system is set up, we have a earn while you learn system. And so with the earn while you learn system, basically is we'll be notifying you when to get into a trade, because it's HFX and Forex. We'll be notifying you when to get into a trade, when to copy and paste the numbers, and on the live session we'll be telling you as well through an overview call of when to place numbers as well, so you can learn and earn with that aspect. And then within this platform, we have 2 demo accounts that you can create through the opportunity and the brokers that will have set up for you, so that you can practice on those as well. But you do have the opportunity to make money directly when you get started. Jordan, did you have anything to add on that?
Just with that, like he said, a big thing is earn while you learn. So a lot of times people try to, kind of practice the market before you get into it, whatever. And one thing I tell you is the big thing is, how do I say this the right way? You want to put yourself in front of the right information, right? Because a lot of times with trading, most traders, I'm gonna be real, most traders don't make money. And why is that? It's because they're not being educated by the right people. So a lot of times people try to go on YouTube, they try to go on other avenues, and they get wrongly educated, and now they're wondering why they're losing money. Right? That's why I said we try to get people profitable in their first 72 hours. Because our goal is we want you to make money and learn how to and understand how you made it later. Because if you made money, now I can actually teach you and say, okay, this is how you did what you did. Instead of trying to learn how to do it and then trying to make money. It's like, what's a good way to explain it? It's like, it's easier if you shoot the basketball first and make it, and then I can teach you the mechanics of how to shoot it before me trying to teach you. Then you try to figure out, oh, this is what I gotta do to make it. But our goal is to get people to get as profitable as possible, because we want you to see the money, right? It takes about average 1.5 to 2 years for a trader to become profitable. In our group, it takes about 2 weeks, if that, sometimes a week, to get profitable, right? Because our goal is to get you profitable, and then while you're getting profitable, while you're making money, like on what Chris said with the live sessions, we're actually going to be giving you education. We have trainings going on every single day, right? So we're teaching people every single day. We have sessions going on every single day where you're going to be able to learn, and not only while you're learning it, you're still going to be able to make money in it while you're learning.
Great, thank you. Would you? I noticed you mentioned one of the reasons why people fail. Would you say that another reason might be that they try to do too much all at once? As a reason that they may fail as well?
Very, very much so. That's why I tell people, like when you're doing something like this, it takes you to be very teachable and coachable, right? It's like, what's your willingness to be coached? It's like I play sports, so I say if you could be that basketball player that you go into the court. Are you willing to let your coach let you tell you to play, and are you gonna play it? But if you go out there and you try to do all these dribble moves, you try to shoot threes and all the time, and then you end up missing, what's gonna happen? The coach gonna take you out and bench you. A lot of times people get benched, and benching in what I mean investing means they lose money because they try to go in, they think they know what they're doing. They may have seen success their first 2 days, right? A lot of times people understand they make money their first 2 days and like, oh, I get it, I made money. Well, just because you made a shot doesn't mean like you can make a shot trading. You can make a shot in basketball, but that doesn't mean you're gonna be a college athlete. No, like, yeah, we help you make money, but understand, like, just because you made money your first day don't mean that you just know everything. Like, that's not how it works. So I tell people, as long as you can be teachable and coachable and you're disciplined, that's a lot. That's another reason why people fail, and not just in investing, but just in life in general. It's like, are you disciplined? Can you be consistent and disciplined? Like, because I'm gonna be real, like, for most people, like for me personally, and Chris can tell you this is the most money I've ever made in my life, and as quickly, like, people are making $1,000 in minutes. So when people see that, their eyes get big. They want to hit home runs. Like, we're gonna hit a home run, but before you can hit a home run, we gotta learn how to get on first base. We gotta learn how to swing the bat first. Like, we can't, like, you're not just gonna get up to the plate and just smack a home run. It's your first time. Like, so that's where a lot of people fail. They're not disciplined, and then they jump the gun too quick. They have success one time and they think they got it already. Like, you don't have, like, it's okay to take those steps to get to the next level.
So how easy is it to cash out? And then what is the tax implications of cashing out or taking your money?
So how easy it is to get the money is very easy. Like, basically, how long did it take you to get a withdrawal? Like an hour? Like,
Yeah, it took me probably an hour and a half. So I made the money. This is my first withdrawal. I made the money, and then I went to my broker, and it has the option to withdraw. So what you would do is you'll press withdraw for however much you want, and then it's going to ask you for a BTC address. And so what the BTC address is anything that is allowed to buy and sell BTC will give you an address that you can actually send the money to. Once it's there, you just put your bank account information in, and it goes directly to your bank account. So we use the option and the method of Cash App, because if you look at Cash App, you will have the Bitcoin option. So we'll send it to our Cash Apps, and any individual who has ever utilized Cash App understands when you ever get money on Cash App, you just press the Cash App button and take it right to your account. So that took me roughly an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of actually hitting the withdrawal. And then the tax implications, you're not getting taxed until you make $10,000, and then your broker, you can ask for the form for your broker to file your taxes as well within the business. It's a 1099 form that you can utilize as well.
yeah, so you're not getting taxed. When you make more than 10,000, you get taxed with 20%.
So you don't, okay. So, okay. So that's not a penalty, right? On your taxes that you know of.
No, it's because it's capital gains.
They're just capital gains.
Capital gains.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I was wondering that. Now, how do you go about choosing a broker? I know there's like millions of brokers out there. Is that something you guys teach, or how does that
Yeah,
work?
so when we have specific brokers that we use as an organization, we don't have a one specific broker, because legally we can't endorse one broker, but we have options of brokers that we trust, that we actually use. So like when people come in our organization, they get onboarded. We got a whole onboarding process that we go through, that we help you pick a broker depending on like how much money you may have, or just like whatever. And then after we help you set up your broker, then that's it. But yeah, we have like certain brokers that we use in our org.
And how do they get paid?
So brokers just basically make money. They make, let me see how I can explain this. So usually brokers get paid if you lose a trade or you lose money. So brokers make money. And then like trading regular Forex, how the brokers make money is that they actually have a charge for the position that you get in. So depending how big your position is, the bigger your charge. So let's say if I was in, and this may not make sense because it's just like Forex lingo, but if I was in for a a 0.01 lot size, which is like for every pip, it's 10. You make 10 cents. So basically, if it goes 10 pips, you make $1. Right? That's the lowest lot size you can use. So usually, what happens is the broker charges you when you actually get into that 0.01 lot size, the broker charges you 8 cents on average. So for that position, you get 8 cents. So if you make $1, you really made 92 cents.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
So yeah, they just charge the position. So it's not nothing significant. It's not like they take half your money. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
They just charging you for the position you get.
So I've been in the stock market for a long time, and but not in the forex side, but just with my job and then personally, and what I found different from this in a major way is that not only in the normal stock market you really only make money if the stock going up, but from this I understand you can make money even when the stock goes down. Am I correct?
Yes. So yeah, even if currencies lose value, we make money. So like, give you an example. Last March, if you pay attention to stocks, you understood last March when the government shut, like when everybody got shut, everything got shut down in the country. The stock market dropped, right? The stock market, Dow Jones tanked.
Right.
Crazy enough is people losing money. My team, what we were doing, we were actually selling US 30, selling the Dow, making money while it was dropping. Even when currencies like US dollar, when they drop, we sell them, we make money. So no matter what direction's happening, we're actually making money because we're trading, especially Forex side. You're basically just saying, I'm buying because I think the price is gonna go up. I'm selling because I think the price is gonna go down. So either way, I can still profit.
That's great. That is right. I'm trying to see if anybody online have any questions? One last question. That's I guess it's on the fees. On the elite and platinum, those packages, those were monthly. Were those monthly fees or was that a one-time flat fee?
So for the elite package, it's a one-time fee of $325 to get started. And then after you pay that, after your first 30 days, it's a monthly fee of $274 for the elite.
Oh, okay.
For the regular package is $235, but right now we got a discount going on for $199. Don't know how long it's gonna be there. So it's usually $235. Right now it's $199. For the one-time fee, after you get the first 30 days, the monthly fee for that is $175 a month.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you got an entry fee and then a monthly fee, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Now, for like a lot of these young cats that may not have that right off, and I know you said something about, you spend that on like shoes and all that kind of stuff. So how did you start? I mean,
So
how did you come up with your entry fee?
you said, well, how did I do it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I had $1.20 in my bank account. So
Right.
I remember I literally pawned a keyboard. I went to the pawn shop, pawned some headphones. Like I worked for the money. Like I literally pawned for it. I pawned the stuff, got the money, got started funding my broker account, and then that was it. Then right after I did that, I had got a job at a warehouse. So I was getting making $10 an hour. When I first started, I had just got a job. I had applied for jobs, but those jobs none of the jobs I were applying for were going through. So the job I got when I had first started, I literally had got that right when I started. So now I just had a job that was kept giving me income, and then my first day training, I started making how much money I was making at my job. I was like, hold on. So in about 3 months, I was able to quit that and do this full time.
That's outstanding. How about you, Christopher?
Yeah, so I was actually working at Academy Sports and Outdoors before this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a cashier making $9.50 an hour. But then that's when I got into school. And
Is that in Starkville?
I was actually working at the Hattiesburg one.
Oh, okay.
So with me, I cannot focus on school if I was going to work and it was taking all my time. So I said I had to find a different way to make money. So I started. I took the money from my savings. I had about $550 in my savings. Took this. I talked to my pops about it. He's like, if you're okay with that, do it. So I took that, made the income that first day, never looked back, and never saw Academy Sports and Outdoors. So that's how I got mine.
So do you guys find yourself getting consumed with this? Because I know with me being in investing just in the regular stock market, I mean, I could get into it when I'm looking at it. I'm analyzing, I'm looking at things, and I'm trying to invest, and I'm watching the market as it moves up and down. I'm watching the news, as you know, they're making statements or whatever, and accounts and people getting in and out. It really can consume you. Does that happen to you guys?
So with me, um, I stay true to my 8% plan. Well, when you get in, we have a trading plan. So as I'm making my 8%, I have to be disciplined to the point of once you make the 8%, you close your phone, close your laptop, because if you don't, you'll see something else you think looks right, or you try to make much, and then now you're going against your trading plan, and that causes error. So as long as I'm making my 8%, I tend to go ahead and get off. And so with me, that's how I'm not in the charts all the time, because I mean, we have other things to do, and that could consume if you don't.
Need that discipline. Okay. Jacob, are you still there with the closing remarks? Jacob? Did he fall asleep on me?
All right. My name is Jacob Davis. I'm a senior at Starkville High School and the president of Starkville Capital League. On behalf of the whole GTA Capital League, we thank you, Mr. Christopher Lee and company, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak with us. We will be sending you a token of our appreciation.
Again, we thank you guys for all that you do, and we will definitely get back in touch with you guys because we definitely want to we'll move forward with this. So again, thank you. It is much appreciated.
All right. Well, thank y'all too. Y'all have a good day.
Thanks. You too.
Great day.